Hi, my dear friends. I hope you all are doing great and it's a holiday season 2017. I know we have to go to so many parties at this time, and not every time we have so much of time for ourselves, especially when you have kids and you're new moms like me. I have 2 months old daughter, and it's so much time consuming to be with a little one. At that time, you need like super quick makeup, and that's what you're gonna see now. Here we go. So I'm gonna start with primer. I have Smashbox primer, and then I'm just gonna go all over on my face with it. Some people like to use some brush or a cotton swab like this, but I prefer using my fingertips. Of course, before you do putting on makeup, I usually wash my hands so it's all germs free. But so I put a little bit of primer on my face. Now I have a little bit of concealer, which I'm gonna take and I'm gonna use it right here under my eyes. Again, I'm gonna use my finger because I'm so much more comfortable using my finger while applying these things on my skin. Everybody is different. Some people like to use brushes more than fingers, but what I have observed with all these experience that whenever you use so many brushes, sometimes it goes under inside your pores and you get like acne and things like that. Then I have a foundation, Ultra HD Makeup Forever foundation. I am using the sample because I want to try this foundation as well. I have not tried. Normally I use Estee Lauder Daily Wear BB cream instead of foundation. That is also very good. Also, while applying foundation, I'm gonna use this brush, and it's gonna be real quick. It feels awesome. This foundation feels really good, and it's so lightweight that it's not gonna make my skin look cakey, which I hate most of the times. However, most American people love to look, like to have like full coverage on foundation, and they like to keep things more they like to keep everything more defined instead of more natural, versus I'm gonna go for natural look, especially for brown people like me, like Indians. I am Indian, and I do know certain types of skin do not accept so much of makeup like my skin. I have very sensitive skin, so I always make sure that my foundation is lightweight and it's not going inside my pores, and that is another reason that I am using this Smashbox primer, which is awesome and it's so quick to use. So as you can see, I have covered everything pretty much with this foundation, and it does look very nice on my face. And I have used this makeup applicator here. Make sure that you go under your face and cover your nose properly as well. So pretty much my face looks like even here. Now we're gonna go on eyebrows first. So I have nice eyebrow powder from Rima Beauty. If you do not have eyebrow powder, you can use your eyeshadow instead, which is very easy to apply. And I have a special brush for my eyebrows, so I'm gonna use this brush, which is angled and very thin, and I'm gonna use this Rima Beauty dark brown eyebrow powder to make sure that my eyebrows look even and nice. It's not gonna take too long. It's gonna be super quick. As you can see, I'm going very natural. I do not want to look fake at all. All I'm trying to do is even out my both eyebrows. Since we do not have same eyebrows on both sides, I want to make sure that they look perfectly even and they don't look with spaces here and there. There are so many people out there who like to go for like more defined eyebrows than I do. And I have heard that Anastasia brows product are very good too. But I always prefer Rima Beauty products because I have been using it for years now, this eyebrow powder, and it has very good impact. It does last very long for my brows and it works perfect. So I am almost done with my eyebrows. In the beginning here, this is very specific to individuals. However, I would suggest not to go too dramatic unless you are going for very dramatic makeup. It's gonna make you look very different than your natural look. So you want to make sure that you look you don't look like somebody else, you know. So for that, just go extremely light in the beginning and then go here, just highlight this part a little bit more so that your eyebrows look more defined, and then make sure that your ends are same on both sides. Measure like this with your eyelid, and it does look, this side does look a little lower, so I'm gonna go and put a little more over there. As you can see now, they look same. And sometimes both eyebrows don't have same length, so make sure that you even that part out and you make sure that this area looks same on both sides, and that's when your eyebrow makeup is done. Okay, so we are done with I'm done with my eyebrows. And then as soon as you're done, pretty much you always make sure that you have a tissue with you which you clean your brush with, so that your brush is not dirty all the time when you want to use it again. Okay, now I'm gonna go for my natural eyeshadow, and for that I have couple brushes from MAC. So these are the brushes I'm gonna use. I have this brush from Rima Beauty and this one is from MAC. I like MAC brushes for eyeshadows, but this one is to define the eyelid. Sometimes most of the brushes are not strong enough, so I recommend this brush in order to define your eyelids. And I'm not gonna go for like heavy makeup. As I said, this is for daily routine, so you wanna make sure that it's very light and very simple. So I'm just gonna use this. I have Smashbox eyeshadow box, by the way, and this one is just natural. So I'm gonna go from here. This is kind of my base. You can use primer if you want to. For me, I already put foundation here, so I don't need to use primer because this foundation is really good. So I don't have to use primer before I do my eyeshadow. But if you have so much time, you can definitely go for that. And then now for the daily look, and then this color I'm gonna use, this is very beigeish, little dark beige, and it has a very little shimmer, so it's not gonna look too much for daily look. And then what I'm doing is that I'm going from the end of my eye to the center, because I do not want to put so much of makeup right here and make look like too dramatic. It's gonna look super natural. Okay, so I am done on both sides. Now for eyelid, I'm gonna use a little darker shade, which is this shade. And then I'm gonna go like this. As I mentioned, I do not want to look dramatic, so I'm putting like natural lid line. If you want to go dramatic, you can put like defined color and defined line, But I'm not putting a defined line because it's not gonna be dramatic makeup for today. Okay, so it looks like my natural eye is just a little bit more defined, as you can see. Okay, now we're gonna go for eyeliner. I'm gonna use Kat Von D eyeliner because I love these eyeliners. They are so good and they go flawless. And then when you're putting eyeliner on, what you gotta do is you gotta hold your side and go straight. For regular makeup, I just want to put a little bit of lid line. If you want to go dramatic, you can put like thicker line and then you can go on the edge here. But for me, this is perfect for today. You just need to make sure that both sides look even, which I am doing right now. Okay, so it's all done. Now we're gonna go finish up mascara. So what I do personally, that I let my eyeliner dry, and meanwhile I'm just gonna show you my Urban Decay Preversion mascara, which is gonna give me length as well as thickness. So that's gonna look pretty as I have used it before. And I'm just gonna curl my eyelashes before I put mascara on and then after as well. So when I put it on, it's gonna already, when eyelashes are already defined, it's gonna make it look more natural versus more dramatic. Okay. Another thing which I am following currently is that I like to go on the reverse directions of your eyelashes. So that's like this side for this eye. That way your eyelashes will get more mascara on and they will look more enhanced. And here you can see my eyelashes. Doesn't look too much and it doesn't look too low either. Now we're gonna go for contouring. So here I have, this is the favorite thing of mine. This is Rima Beauty contouring brush. It's not a brush, but it's like a stick. So you put it like this. So now I have like a round and squarish face, which I want to make look more like oval. So for that, I'm just gonna put like a little bit right here, a little bit right here, a little bit right here. You don't have to go like straight line or something like that, okay? Just make sure that you define it. And then here, here, sometimes you want to put it here, And then you can put some right here too. If you have like really double chin, to hide double chin, probably you can use it there. Now to do contouring on your nose, that's the most important part. You're gonna put like right here and right here. You don't have to put like in the direction, perfect direction, but make sure that that area is covered. Now this part is the most important part. As I'm gonna use this brush, I'm gonna use this sponge and then go upwards in direction and it has to smudge all the way. Make sure that you don't put too much, which cannot even out directly. The center part should remain as it is. You're gonna put it on the sides only, on your nose especially. And this one, at the bottom one, you're just gonna smudge it like this. So this area should remain lighter versus the other areas in order to define that area. For this one, you're gonna go upwards. If you have like a light bronzer, you can use it. Otherwise, after doing this, what I'm doing, you don't need a bronzer. My face is already defined and perfectly mixed, as you can see. You cannot define that I have contoured my face. It should mix with your skin just the way I am mixing it. Okay, here we go. It looks perfectly natural. You cannot tell that I have contoured my face. However, it is still defined very well on both my sides, everywhere wherever I tried to contour. Now I'm gonna go for blush. So I'm gonna use this angle brush. I have it for years and I love this brush. And then I'm gonna go for very natural color. It's called Cheek Shade Empty. And then this is from Smashbox. And I'm just gonna go very, very light on my blush. And it's very light color. You can barely see it. It's just gonna enhance a little bit. And I'm gonna bronze it a little bit at the edges. Now I'm gonna just do a quick shimmer right here. This is my highlighter. I'm gonna use my fingertip to put highlighter because I don't want to put too much of it. As we mentioned, this is just for daily look. This is just a basic tiny bit of highlight. So I don't need anything else on my face as of now except lipstick. and our daily look is done. And I'm gonna use Laura Mercier's lipsticks. I have very natural tone from them. I personally like to use brushes for my lipsticks because that way you can put like in the correct amount. It's not too pink, it's not too peach, it's just right for me. This lipstick looks so natural and so beautiful. Make sure that you define your lips in the correct way because that's the most important part. If you're gonna mix it and then again define it. So I mixed it right now. I want to make sure that my lips are well defined because this area is more important. So just take a little more lipstick and then put it here and define it well. Here we go. This is my daily look. I am all ready to go out, rock and roll. So I hope you all like it. Share it if you want to share it with your friends, family, and get ready for holiday season. Have a happy new year.